What's up everybody, my name is Nate Reviews and welcome back to another video. Today is a pretty special one for today because in today's video I'm here to talk about Ready Player One, released in 2018, and today is that film's 8-year anniversary. It's surprising, like 8 years ago I was not just a massive pop culture YouTuber. I was just a young teen who just moved here to New Jersey, who just suddenly found this movie very amazing and passionable. And little do I know, as soon as I watched that movie, it would change me how I am today. Not just a person, but myself. So I'm really excited to break down this movie and why it's pretty great, and offer up some of my personal thoughts on the movie. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show as I break down Ready Player One. So if you didn't know what Ready Player One is, it's based off the 2011 book of the same name by Ernest Cline, and it's set in the year 2045 where people decide to use virtual reality to go access this world known as the Oasis. It's like a massive pop culturist planet created by James Halliday, and this movie has like a giant Titanic size of pop culture references and media, like so big that I think it will be twice that size of amount. So we follow Wade Watts, also known as Parzival, played by the incredibly talented Ty Sheridan, as he's like a loner kid, but he's like in the Oasis, he's known as Parzival. He's like, his name is delivered from the King Arthur legend, who found the Holy Grail, and he is like having a good time in the Oasis. He's like a little bit popular there, but he's like good friends with some players in the Oasis, and he does a pretty great acting, especially for the real life and the motion capture. It really does see how an actor can achieve so much greatness. We meet Olivia Cooke, who plays Samantha Cook in the movie as Artemis, who's named after the Greek goddess the Hunt. I like her bad girl style, and it's just like amazing of acting she could do. And I do appreciate the amount of talent these characters have. So then we also got Lena Whittle as Helen Harris, also as H, who is Parzival's best friend, and they never actually met. And I was surprised to see how they actually did meet in the real world scene. That was pretty cool. And we also got the other great performances actors like Winnie Hiroshika, who as also known as plays Daito, is like the Japanese gunter. And I also gotta appreciate the other actors who did amazing performances, especially for Philip Zhao as Joe, who's like the younger brother for the ninja. I do like that, and also like the other characters movie, like Ben Mendelsohn as Nolan Sorrento, the main villain. Also T.J. Miller as IROC, and lastly, Hannah John Crumman as Finale Zandor. It's just like some of these actors could do great performances. But let's talk about the most highlighted Ready Player One. This movie has so much pop culture references from the 70s to the 2000s, and it's just fantastic how how director Steven Spielberg managed to create a massively visually movie for audiences, especially for myself to watch. So when I decided to check out the movie for myself, I was blown away at the visual effects and the storyline. Not only that, but it was just the pop culture references, insanely big. It's almost really a huge, massive, and I really love how this movie managed to adapt almost everything. I mean, there are some few changes like the source material, but I do, however, enjoy the great performances that these characters have, and it's just fantastic to see a movie this scale to make it even at this height. And what I love about Ready Player One is not only it changed me, but as a person, I then started to get so much pop culture stuff. Even today, I still love pop culture references and everything. And it's just fantastic to see how much this movie inspired me as a person to do this stuff. And even today, like, I don't think I wouldn't be here if this movie didn't came out. It would have been something else in my life I would be changed of. But thankfully, I'm not on that path. I'm still on the path to love pop culture and everything. And not to mention, I forgot to say, the performance of Mark Reyes as James Halliday, it just shows him how I'm like kind of like that guy, but sometimes you gotta take a leap to do things. And that's what I did. And yeah, I guess all I gotta say about Ready Player One. I know this is a really old movie, but I did enjoy the movie so much that like I gotta rewatch this movie again just because I was just like blown away of everything. There's like so much pop culture reference I got like written down like a bunch of books about. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I hope you guys enjoyed my video and content. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.